Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Hopping right on into today's content. Today we're going to be checking out the Amped Oracle from ML Sound Lab. So in the land of amp sims, ML Sound Lab's doing something a little bit different. What they're doing is almost every single month, presumably, not literally, but quite frequently throughout every single year, they're coming out with just an awesome, accurate representation of a real-life, real-world amplifier and putting it in plug-in format. Now, if you take a look at the graphics here, you can kind of put two and two together and figure out what type of sound and what type of amplifier we're going to get today, and I'm pretty stoked, you know? So I just want to say right now, this is in fact a sponsored video, as ML Sound Lab is asking me to share this with you all. However, there's nothing I need to do or say other than just to jam and just do my thing, you know? So let's do exactly that. Let's jam real quick. Let's see what this thing sounds like in a mix with my Gibson Les Paul Custom tuned down to drop B real quick, huh? So, in my opinion, I think it sounds great. It has the type of sound that you would expect from this type of amp, alright? It's got two channels, a clean and a dirty, a tuner, a pedal board with all the available effects that you would expect from ML Sound Lab. It has MIDI capabilities and a cab section. What's awesome about the cab section is you have the ability to blend two different speakers and two different microphones, as well as load in your own individual impulse responses. So I know a lot of people love impulse responses and using their own favorite, cabinet that they're partial to. You have the ability to load it up into the Amped Oracle. So what I've been saying throughout the duration of this video, I just kind of want to make it clear right now. I love how ML Sound Lab accurately depicts the real-life amplifier that they're emulating. Now, with a rock reverb, one thing that's really cool and interesting and unique from my own personal experience is like, it kind of has like just a basic crunch type of sound on the gain stage with the gain knob until you get around like 1, 2 o'clock. Once you get past that threshold on the amplifier, it kind of just really just fills out and gets kind of really saturated. And this plugin, the Amped Oracle, does that exactly as I would expect in real life. Sweet spot setting with like this type of amplifier is around that like 2 o'clock, on the face of a clock, that 2 o'clock setting on the amplifier. I love that so much, where it's like, it's tight, but it's not super tight and not very, modern sounding, meaning it's not super like articulate and spicy and fiery and clean. It has a little bit of saturation, well, a lot of bit of saturation and a lot of like just kind of fullness, and that has its own charm, love about ML Sound Labs products is their built-on effects. I think they do it very great. It's nothing, you know, too in-depth, but I'm somebody who doesn't really like option paralysis, and I just kind of want a basic tone and go from there. I love how it has all the built-in effects that I personally want, to include chorus, reverb, delay, and an overdrive, but it also has a noise gate and a compressor as well. And the last thing I love about this amp sim is the cab section. Now, one thing that all amp sims just across the board in the industry are doing, it's just becoming more and more advanced in terms of how to like blend tones and just get your own sound and use your own impulse responses and blend mics and all this crazy stuff. ML Sound Lab does it arguably the best. You have the ability to not only move the microphone left and right, but forward and backwards to kind of create that depth as well. You have different mics on board, and you have, like I said, you have different mics on board, and like I said, you have the ability to blend your own impulse responses. That's huge, man. So if you're a tone chaser and a tone dialer, especially in the speaker and or cabinet section, this amp sim has you covered, okay? So everybody, to kind of wrap up this video, if you're interested in that super saturated yet clear and just full sound that an orange rock reverb does, the Amped Oracle has you covered, man. This thing does that to a T, and it does it arguably perfectly. So I just want to say a huge shout out to ML Sound Lab for allowing me to do this video. I sincerely appreciate it. I always love working with ML Sound Lab. They're great, man. And I want to thank you, yes, you watching at home, just checking out this video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me, all right? I'll put all the links to ML Sound Lab stuff, to include the Amped Oracle, as well as their basic, just overall website, so you guys can go check out their products yourself, okay? So with that being said, I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay metal. See you guys next time.